Hey guys, welcome back to another Let's Draw. My name is Kayla Bruss and today I'm going to be showing you guys how to draw an ice cream truck. I think that this drawing is super cute and I put a little penguin inside who is selling the ice cream. You can really make it however you want to do. There's a lot of choices for customizing. You definitely want to start with a pencil first on this one. There are a lot of overlapping shapes and you're going to need to erase things as well, so make sure you have an eraser. And then of course all of your regular coloring supplies. And once you get all those, let's get started. All right, so for our ice cream truck drawing, start with a pencil if you can. And what we're gonna do is we're gonna draw a line for the bottom of the ice cream truck. So you wanna draw it close to the bottom of your paper. And I'm just gonna go ahead and draw a line that goes like that, and leaving a little space on each side. And then what we're going to do is we're going to draw a rectangle that does not go all the way over to the other side. So I would say look for like halfway, that's about here. We're gonna go a little ways over. So start a little ways over from halfway, and we are gonna draw a rectangle that goes up and down. And make sure you leave some space up here too for that ice cream cone. I'm gonna go a little higher though. And then same thing on this side. It's okay if it's a little crooked because these are just kind of our sketch lines. There we go. And then we're going to start drawing the wheels before we get too much further. So a little ways over from the rectangle, you're gonna draw a little circle right on the line here. And then in the middle of the rectangle, so right about there, another little circle like that. And we're gonna draw a bigger circle around each one. And then for the actual tire itself, so this is like the hubcap, for the actual tire itself, you're gonna draw one more bigger circle, trying to keep it kind of even, like the same amount on this side and this side. Okay. Then you're going to go just to the left of this wheel, and you're gonna trace around it, but only the top half. Same thing over here. Okay. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna finish drawing the shape for the front of my ice cream truck. So let's move this a little further out. We wanna have this go a little bit further, so that's gonna be like the front bumper. So I'm gonna have this line be a little longer, and then it goes up a little ways, and then back over. So there's that front bumper. And just so that we don't forget to do it on the other side, let's add the back bumper. We also want that to go a little further than the rectangle. Straight up and down, and straight across. Then we're going to go a little over from the front of the front bumper. And go straight up and down and stop about here, or about halfway up the sides of this rectangle, and then kind of curve over little ways and stop. Then I'm going to start up here actually and go out just a little bit and then curve at an angle to try to meet this. And if they don't quite meet, then just, add a little extra space there. So now we have the basic shape for our ice cream truck, which is nice, but we have lots of little details to add, and I'm gonna keep using pencil for most of this. So first I'm gonna do that big window for my little penguin to be selling his ice cream. So I'm gonna draw a rectangle here, but I'm leaving space here for a door. There we go. And then I'm going to draw the shape for the door next. So right next to this, let's make a line that goes straight up and down. And you can stop about here is good. And it's gonna go over a little ways, but then stop, and I like to do a curve. See how it kind of mimics the tire shape? And the top of this just goes over. And let's add a little rectangle or a square for the window on the door. And then in the front here, we're gonna have a window that is no taller than this door frame here. So I'm gonna start by doing a straight line, and then a little ways over, and it angles with that front of the car or truck, and we connect that shape. Now we got a lot of our basic shapes in, so let's add a few more things. Let's add a little curve here for the light on the truck. Let's add the little awning on top. So I'm starting at this corner here, and I'm going to do a curved line that goes out a little ways. And on the other side, same thing. And then I'm going to add a bunch of curves as I go across until I meet here. And I'm going to add the ice cream cone on top now. So I'm going to do 2 vertical lines. And first I'm going to have a horizontal line for the cone that stops about a little more than halfway across the top here. A line straight up and down for however big you want that cone to be. And then an angled line to connect these. For your ice cream, on each side I do kind of a curved line like this. And then if it covers part of this, that's okay, we can erase later. I'm gonna do a big curve. Doesn't have to be even because it's on top. And I'm even gonna add a cherry on top. A little stem. Maybe a little highlight too. Another thing we should add is a handle here for the door. And then I'm gonna add my penguin selling ice cream. So you don't have to do a penguin, you could do a person, you could do a cat, it's up to you, but I thought a penguin was kind of cute. So I'm gonna start with a curved line, a little frowny mouth, and then I'm going to do 2 circles for the eyes and give them some highlights. And an upside down triangle for the beak. Another curved line for the belly, the chest. And then the flipper is kind of like a rounded triangle shape like that. I'll have this one holding an ice cream. And the other flipper, I kind of curve like this, and then curve over to meet it and kind of, there we go, like he's got his arm or his flipper over the window. And if you want to add a little hat, do a line straight across. It kind of goes out on both sides. And there we go, there's a little visor. There's his little hat. And there's some decorations I want to add as well. I'm going to add some lines to the ice cream cone. So I'm going to start by doing diagonal lines, and then diagonal lines going the other way. I'm going to add some kind of lumpy shapes to make it look like there's chocolate chips on this ice cream cone. And I'm gonna add stars all over my ice cream truck. So I start by doing this upside down V shape. Then you go up, over, and back down. So upside down V, up, over, back down. And then when you go over in Sharpie or whatever you have, you just trace the outside and you can erase the inside. Of course, you guys can decorate yours any way you want. It's totally up to you. And now I'm gonna go ahead and trace everything in Sharpie and erase out my pencil lines. So I'm gonna start by tracing over the things that you want to erase things out of. So let me show you what things are going to be erased. Okay, I've traced over everything that needs to stay. So inside the stars, I left those blank. These lines going through the tires and right next to them, I'm gonna erase and like some of these overlapping lines here. So let me quick erase. And there is my ice cream truck with all of my pencil lines erased, and now I am ready to color it in. And here is how I colored in my ice cream truck. I used a lot of bright colors just because I was thinking about summer and I thought it would be really cute. But you can really change this up and make it super unique and however you want and just have fun. Alright guys, I hope you had fun drawing your little ice cream trucks with me today. I think it's a lot of fun to get to customize it and make it however you want. I would love to see how you did yours. So if you ever want to show me your drawings, you can send it to my email, which is kaylabrussdraws@gmail.com. And that's in the description. And also, if you ever have something that you want me to show you how to draw, you can email to me or you can comment and I will see that. And if I think it's something that could work, I would love to show you guys how to draw that. So I will see you guys for our next drawing video. Remember, I have new ones every Tuesday and Thursday over summer. And I will see you guys for the next one. Bye!